Hi friends, welcome to the next video. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click that bell icon so you get notified every time we post a brand new video here on the channel. Today, we're going to be doing some enhancements to the RS3M 2020 Cube. Let's go. All right, so if you haven't seen the unboxing video of this, I'll put it in the link right here, or you can check down here in the video description. But what we're going to be doing today is going to be disassembling the entire cube and adding in some additional magnets. And these are the magnets that I will be installing, and the link will be in the video description below, as well as adding some MOYU lube to the cube, and talking about these two tools, this right here and this right here. So let's get started. All right, let's move the stand out of the way. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is take the cube completely apart. So how you do that is, it's real simple. You turn it on the 45, just like that. So you see the two colors of the corner, or the edge piece. Then you're going to gently separate the two corner pieces away from the center piece, the edge piece. So you do that, and then you take the center piece, and it's going to take some fandangling to get the first one out. After you get the first one out, the cube starts to kind of fall apart on itself. So all right, so we're going to take this apart right here, and I'm going to turn it, and you just kind of pop it out just like that. So you see how I did that? You just kind of pull them apart. I hold it with my left thumb, and then I pulled it out with the right hand. So there is the edge piece right there. You can see the grooves of the edge piece, and we'll be lubing that in just a few minutes. And now we have to start to take apart the rest of the cube, and this is where you have to be very careful with these corner pieces, because they have this design on it right here. So you see this is what holds it all together on that. So that is a corner piece. We've got the edge piece, and we're just going to continue to completely disassemble this cube. And you're going to see the inner workings on how the cube is made on the inside. So you're just going to go ahead and take that out. And we're going to make two different piles. We're going to make a corner piece, and then we're going to make an edge piece pile, because when we're going to be adding the magnets, we're only going to be adding it to the edge pieces here. So we're going to go ahead and completely disassemble the cube, take another edge piece out, put it in this pile, take another corner piece out, and set it in this pile, and so on and so on. As you start to get more pieces out, it gets easier and easier. So, all right, go ahead, put that in here, put that over here. And we're starting to see the inner workings of the cube right there. It's kind of fun to see the insides of a cube. And now once you get to the second layer, it's easy, because then you can just kind of pull them out and set them aside. All right, we're going to go ahead and do that. Put this, and get this piece out here. Put this in the edge piece. This is an edge piece. Here's another edge piece. Here's a corner piece, here's an edge piece, and it just kind of starts to fall apart on you. So there you go right there. All right, so there is your kind of skeletal holdings of the actual cube itself. Now remember, inside of here is the spring mechanism, and it all screws into the center junction. I don't know what it's called. That's what I'm going to call it right there. So we're not going to worry about this right now. We're going to set this aside, and we're going to focus on these pieces right here. Those pieces right there, we don't need to worry about just yet. So we're going to scoot those aside. All right. So each one of these pieces is just kind of joined together with two little nubs or little things that stick out. So all you have to do is gently pull it apart. And you can see right there, you can see the two little pieces that hold it together. And right there is the magnet. And there's the other magnet. So what we're going to do is we're going to be adding two magnets to each piece. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how to do that real fast. All right, so here are the magnets that we talked about, the 3 by 1 millimeters. You could probably go ahead and get bigger magnets than these, but I didn't want to get too big of a magnet and then it get too heavy. I like the lightness of this cube, so I just wanted to add a little bit more magnetic strength in here. And you think it would be hard to add magnets in here, right? Because you see there's a little groove that's holding that magnet in. But what's neat about this is the magnets will self-align with the polarity, and they'll just stick to themselves. So I'll show you how to do that. Just take off one magnet. There it is right there. You hold up the piece, and watch this. You just kind of drop it into place. And look, it just holds itself in place right there. This piece right here, if it comes out, that's okay. Just go ahead and slide it back into place. Now we just have to do that a bunch more times, and then we'll start to reassemble the cube. So you see there's the second magnet now in place, and now we're going to add another magnet to this one. All right. You see how it just snaps right in place? Not very hard at all. Then we'll go ahead and reassemble these pieces very carefully, lining up the little nibs. I'll show you how you do that. Just go like this. You see? Boom. It's back in place. Now we're going to put this in the completed pile, which means I'm going to put it off of camera over here. And we're going to go ahead and work on these pieces now. And as we finish them up, we're going to add them over to that pile over there. Remember, we don't worry about the corner pieces right now. We're just worried about the edge pieces. All right? So let's go ahead and take this one apart. Right there. And grab us a magnet. And what this is going to do is it's going to give just a little bit more magnetic hold into the cube. Not like overbearing, but it's just going to give it just a little bit more. Now I know that there's a different version of the RS3M 2020 that actually ships with extra magnets. This one didn't, so we had to pick them up separately. But that's okay. Again, the links are all in the video description below for you, so you don't have to go search for them or know what will fit. This is exactly what I'm putting into my cube. All right, so there's another piece, and let's continue on. All right, we got the last piece right here. Open that up. Again, this is super simple. Just take your magnet link, pull off one small little magnet. Don't drop them, because if you drop this, you'll probably never find it again. Just drop it into place like that. You see, all my magnets want to grab onto that one inside of there. And trust me, when you get the magnets that I'm got in the link below, you're going to have plenty extra. So if you have somebody that is looking to do this as well, you can kind of share your magnets with them, because look, I've got all of the edge pieces done, and I still have all of these magnets left. One of those is a small little magnet. Let's see if I can get close enough. Let's see if it focuses in. You see all those little lines? Each one of them is a separate magnet. All right, so magnets off to the side. We're done with those. Now we're going to go ahead and reassemble the cube. So this takes a little bit of patience and know-how. So the first thing you're going to want to do is start with one layer, and it doesn't really matter what you're doing here. I'm going to start with the white layer and go ahead and put the edge piece in, and I can already feel the magnetic difference just by adding those two little small magnets in there. So go ahead and put that into its place. I'm going to try to build it to color. All right, turn that like that. And, all right, so we have that right there. All right, and now we're going to do the orange white. This is, remember, this is how we used to solve the cube. We never really solved it. We just took it apart and reassembled it. All right, now I'm going to do the oops, I need to put it. Oh no, that's right. I can put another piece in there. So now I need to find the white blue. Here it is. And put that into place. Once you start getting it into place, all of the magnets and the polarity and everything are going to hold it into place. Right now, it's kind of fighting each other because there's nothing else holding it in. All right, so now I need to find a white red, and that is right here. I like how these cubes are put together. All right, so turn that a little bit sideways. Put that in there. Now we're going to carefully turn it upside down. That's going to hold the first layer into place. Now I've got to drop my corner pieces in. So now I need a white, red, blue, and here we have right here. We just slide that all the way in, down there. Now we're going to do the same thing with the orange, white, blue, and we're going to do that just like this. Yep. And then we're going to do a orange, white, green. Let's see, find that piece. Orange, white, green. There it is over here. Put the white on the bottom. And then the last one is an orange, oh, excuse me, a white, green, red. The Italian brick. All right, so we're going to put that down over here. And now that completes the first layer. Now it's starting to hold itself in place. All right, now we need to add 4 edge pieces. Now we're going to go back into our other pile here, and we're going to find our orange blue, put it right in here, and we're going to take our orange green, drop it into here, and now we need a green red. And where's green red? There it is, the Christmas brick. All right, just like that. Now we need a red blue, and we'll go ahead and do that. And now we're on to the last layer. So what we're going to do here is we're going to build one side, come back, add 2 edge pieces, 2 of the corner pieces, and then we're going to add the final edge piece in. So just bear with me here as we go through this. So we're going to start with a corner piece, and we're going to find the blue, red, and there's yellow, so we can just kind of twist that into place, and that stays right there. And now we're going to find our blue, yellow, and that's going to go here. And again, you'll have to fight these pieces just a little bit as you're putting them in. Okay. All right. We have now, we're going to find, there it is, blue, yellow, and orange. That fits right in this corner. Again, the cube will start to kind of hold itself as you're reassembling it. And let's see what we need now. We need this piece, the orange, yellow. Now we're going to do, on this side, we're going to do the red, yellow. Now we're on to the final piece. And this is where things are going to get a little bit tough, but we're going to go ahead and try to slide these corner pieces in first, and then the final edge piece right here. So we're going to go ahead and do, this is this side. That goes there, and this one goes right here. Now, before we put this piece in, this is where we're going to start to lube the cube, all right? So I'm going to put a little bit of Maro lube right here. Again, will be in the link in the video description below. I'm going to put a little bit of Maro lube on these grooves right here, and this will lube the entire inside of the cube. All you have to do is one piece. So this is the edge piece. We're going to put a little bit of Maro lube on it, and then we're going to put some Maro lube on these pieces. I'm going to put a drop here, and then I'm going to put a, I'm going to put a drop here, so it coats both sides of the grooves. Then I'm going to put it in, separate it, and put one more drop in. So this is what we're going to do. Take our Maro lube, take our edge piece, and in the groove, put one drop. Not a whole lot, just one drop. That's all it takes. One drop there, rub it in place, and one drop there. That's all it takes. It seems like, oh, I need to add more. No, trust me, you don't need to. One drop on each side. You can see right there is on the outside or the closest groove. You can see it. And on this side, I've got it on the inside groove. All right. So the same way we took it out, we're going to put it back in. We're going to separate the cube a little bit. We're going to slide it in with just a little bit of a turn. And it should pop right into place. Just like that. All right. So now your cube is reassembled, and now you're going to do the final loop. And that's just separating one piece like this and putting one drop of Maro lube on it right inside of here. All right. There you go, one drop. And now we're just going to work it into place. We're just going to work that lube into there on all of the levels. And it's so super smooth right now, and I can feel that extra magnetic strength pulling when I get to the pieces lined up. It just kind of snaps it into place. Really cool like that. Now, one of the things that I did yesterday, but I'm going to show you how I did it, is I adjusted my spring tension in here. And all you have to do is pop the faces off of each center and adjust that. And you adjust that with this tool right here. Now I'm on the third setting, so I'm going to show you how I did that. You put that in just like this, it'll snap into place. There you go. I can feel it locked in. And then if I go around, it'll kind of reset itself. So if I go, you'll feel it drop. All right, so now it's all the way dropped. That's back to 0. Now I'm going to go back to 3. So just 3 clicks counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3. Now that's how I have all of mine all the way around. So if you're looking to adjust yours the same way, I've got mine set to 3. I might adjust it up to 4 as I play around with it now that I've got the cube lubed and more magnets in it. I may increase it up to 4, but right now I've got to 3. So that's how you adjust that, and you're done. See? So just a few minutes of your time, you can actually take your RS3M 2020 and make it even better. So I hope you liked the video. Hope you found it helpful and useful. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it with somebody that you know. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click that bell icon so you get notified every time we make a new video here on the channel. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.